Corona. Hey, what's up, everybody? We're back. We're alive. We're happy. We're not scared. Well, I can only speak for myself there, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure there's some other God-fearing people out there that have their priorities in order and know who you really should be in fear of. You know what I'm talking about? But anyways, I hope you're all doing great out there. I'm sure some of you are in panic mode. I'm down here in San Diego. We've got a quarantine set up locally. So, you know, if you want to go check yourself into that, go ahead and do that. I'm going to be chilling right here with these movies right here. And I'm going to go out into the world, too. I'm going to take a little walk today. They tell you not to take those anymore. I'm going to go take one. I might even shake somebody's hand. I know, I'm a rebel. Who knows? It's, you know, it's up in the air right now. We're not committing to anything too crazy now, okay? But yeah, we're chilling in the tape dungeon. We're gonna go outside. We're gonna look at the world. We're gonna see what's going on. We're gonna have some fun while doing it. That's the most important part. Yeah, hope you guys dig it. All right, and here we are, folks, taking a walk. Taking a nice little walk today. Thought it would be a nice day. It's kind of gloomy out still. Not super dead here, but this is a more residential area. So there's going to be areas that are a lot more affected in terms of that, which would be like downtown, less residential areas. And yeah, we're taking a nice little walk. We're feeling good. See where we end up next. All right, we just made it into one of my favorite spots here. Pretty common stuff. Best in show. Blank tape. And we got a Never Ending Story 3 here. Featuring... Look at that guy right there. Young Jack Black back in the day. Not the best installment of the franchise, but an interesting watch, that's for sure. Old PlayStation, missing some cords. Let's see what else we've got hiding in the corner here. Oh, Empire Strikes Back. Already got that one, of course. It's a must-have, CBS Fox. This is one I also already own. This is a great one for Christmas time. Jug Band Christmas. And Alvin and the Chipmunks Christmas. Not too bad, not too bad. Yo, and we made it out of the thrift shop alive. And guess what? I even shook someone's hand. I didn't get it on camera. They got a little scared. I think they tried to give me a fist bump mid-shake. Didn't work out though. I shook their hand. I don't know, man. Might have the crony. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I might have to quarantine myself. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below what you think. Woo! I'm out of breath. Want to know why I'm out of breath? Because I'm carrying these big-ass freaking dictionaries, dude. I just bought some old school Webster dictionaries from 1966. I've been fascinated by the way old books have different types of information in them than you could find in the current ones or online. So that's definitely something interesting. I'm gonna have to switch arms here. Here, 1 second, guys, 1 second. Breathe. Breathe, son. All right, we're switching hands. We're still in there. We also copped a couple Indiana Jones books. Not a huge Indiana Jones fan. Not a huge Indiana Jones fan for reasons that you'll probably see coming out in the media pretty soon. About a gentleman named Mr. Steven Spielbergs. Maybe Tommy Hanks. Mr. Tommy Hanks might have some correlation to that. And maybe Seth Green and Robot Chicken. Chicken. If you know what the word chicken stands for in certain communities, that might spark something in your brain that says, huh, that's weird. But anyways, we're having a great day. We're carrying books. We're getting some cardio in. We're outside. We're enjoying the beautiful weather. And yeah, that's how we're doing. We'll see what comes next on this beautiful journey that we are on. All right, guys, and we've made it back to the tape dungeon, and we're still alive. How about that? And we got this. This thing is freaking massive. Yeah. This is the Webster's Dictionary. I got 3 of these things. I was carrying them about a half a mile or so, maybe a mile down the road. Probably not a mile. But these things are heavy, dude. For real. You definitely realize it after a walk like that. These are from 1966, and I just wanted to show you an interesting little thing that I found in here. I've been looking up different books in the past. I mean, some that go way back further than this were much better, like the ones from the 1800s and the definition of the word I'm going to show you. But this is just an interesting definition that they don't include in when you look it up online nowadays. This won't pop up. So just wanted to show you this real quick. Something a little interesting, little tidbit I wanted to share with you. Stuff that I'm interested in beyond the tape world and the movie world, because that world might be breaking down pretty soon. Check it out. All right, guys, and this is what I wanted to show you. Let's see, we got a little bookmark here for my retro caps. Had to pick up some of those caps, you know, they're trying to bring the pogs back. You know, I'm a 90s kid, so I get down on the pogs, bro. I get down on them. But more importantly, the word I was trying to show you in this dictionary, the 1966 Webster's Dictionary, is firmament. And the definition that they don't have currently online or in any of the books I can find is that second definition right there. Number 1, you'll find pretty common. Number 2, not as common. In ancient astronomy, the orb of the fixed stars, the 8th and outermost celestial sphere. The orb of the fixed stars. That's a very interesting definition. And you know what? There's an even more interesting definition in one of the books, the Webster dictionaries from the 1800s. So maybe we'll track one of those down and cover that some more in a future video. All right, and we're walking. And we're walking, and we're walking. It's not looking too gloomy right now. Sun's coming out a little bit. It ain't raining at the moment, so I'm enjoying it. On our way to the thrift, see what we can find. And here we are in spot number 2. These old canteens here. Some softballs. See what we see in the records. Found a couple little cassette tapes. Slave right here. Some jazzy jazz. See what we see in the records here. See what we can see. Cha-cha mambo. Freddie Jackson. Interesting. Dang, just found this Fat Boys record, and of course, no record inside. See if we can track that down in here. Alright guys, and we are headed back to the crib. Just exited the final thrift stop of the day. Beautiful day here in sunny San Diego. Sun's out now. People are out there living their lives, man. You know? So yeah, we got some pretty cool stuff right here in the baggie. And we'll make it back to the tape dungeon and show you guys what we acquired on our mission. And it looks like we got a quarantine tent set up here, if I'm not mistaken. That's definitely what it looks like to me. Just walking down the street and just noticed that, so I thought I'd turn on the camera real quick, show you guys what's going on here in this beautiful world we live in. Doesn't mean there's not some ugliness in it, but there's still a lot of beauty. Oh yeah. And onward. So now comes the part where we get to show you all the cool stuff that we found today. So let's do it. Here we go. We found a pocket Bible, which is going to come in handy at church this Sunday, as long as it's not canceled. Oh, man, right? Check it out. We got these. I already showed you the Webster's dictionaries from 1966 that we found today, which was 3 of them. Bam, big old motherfrickers. So we found those. I didn't show you this one yet. I wish the actual 45 was in there of this, but that's okay. I've got the actual record. And what is in there, instead of that, is Chuck Berry, My Ding-a-ling. How about that? They tried to cross it out. And on the other side, we got Johnny B. Good, Chuck Berry. So that's a cool little 45. I'll take that. Not too mad about that at all. And here's those Indiana Jones books that we found. And we also found, sorry guys, we also found The Crazies on DVD. It's kind of a, fits the theme of what's supposedly going on right now, right? And we've also got Pride FC, which is MMA over in Pride, Japan. Really like their style, really like the way the Japanese handle martial arts and MMA and their culture, and I dig it. I dig it, man. I like Pride. Cool stuff to watch, so I'll definitely be watching some of that today. That's some of my favorite, it's one of my favorite MMA organizations. Also came across a Spanish to English translation pocketbook. How about that? That might come in handy, huh? I think it just might. Just maybe. Here's a cool little record that we found. General Hospital Afternoon Delights. How about that? Very 80s retro looking cover right there, so I wanted to cop that. I wanted to put it in my collection and give it a shot. Never heard this group before. Looks like funk to me. And I like some funk, so let's get funky, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we also found Outkast Aquemini, one of the most, probably the most underrated Outkast record ever made. A lot of people would say it's ATLians. I mean, that's not underrated. That's like their most, that's usually the one that people put at number 1. My favorite, personally, Aquemini. This one, unfortunately, is only the second half of the album, but that's really not that unfortunate, because the second half of the album is fire. So, yeah. Score on that. Also got a little single here from Jungle Brothers. So, yeah, we'll take that Jungle Brothers doing our own thing. That's a good little record right there. So I'm pumped on those 2. And last but definitely not least, I found History of the... The dust flew off as I spoke when I lifted it towards my... History of the Bible. Now, this is a really cool looking book. I came home, I found those Webster's dictionaries from 1966, and I went out with it in my mind, and I've had it in my mind lately that I wanted to find some really cool books, something ancient looking, something old, maybe with some ungrabbled knowledge in it. You know what I mean? And I think, just maybe, this might be that. So, really cool looking book. I'm gonna dig into this and do some studying. And I was just kind of flipping through the pages. There's some illustrations. I saw an illustration of a Tartar back in the day, referring to Tartaria, the Tartarian Empire. So that's always a good sign, seeing something like that, since they've been trying to erase pretty much all history of that empire and its existence. But yeah, that's what we found today, guys. We're still alive. We're still happy. I hope you guys are still happy. Obviously, you're still alive because you're watching this right now, right? So you know what, guys? Be grateful. Spend time with your families. And I know I have a little fun. Please don't take it to heart. I'm just trying to lighten the mood a little bit, man, guys. I'm trying to keep it lighthearted. Because you know what? In reality, fear lowers your immune system. And love actually elevates it. That's a fact. That's real. So let's spend some time with our families and the ones that we love. Let's stay prepared. A healthy preparation, not stocking up on toilet paper. I mean, you're going to need some food. Get some canned food. Don't fight over it. Be respectful. Be considerate of others. And don't take everything off the shelf. You know? We could work together through this. It's a beautiful time to be alive, honestly, man. And I think there's a lot of hope for the future. So I'm having a beautiful day. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Let me know your thoughts about what's going on in the world, about this video. Whatever you want to tell me, go ahead. Drop it in the comments below, and we'll talk about it. So, all right, guys. Peace.